I ask you to bless this day. I ask you to heal us, the people who are sick and they move. And I ask you to open school so that we can learn. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen. Thank you so much, Kengisha, for leading us in the opening prayer. I'm so glad to meet you once again in this new week. This is Primary 2. We are going to learn Literacy 2. But before we start off, let me hear from Michael Chirari. Mike, this is your first time, I think. I would like to hear from you. Yes, Mike.
Hello?
Hello. Mike.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you? Mike. It seems your network is not clear.
Morning, teacher.
Morning to you.
I am fine.
Okay, that is so good. Thank you for passing greetings to me.
Yes.
Now, friends, we need to start learning at this particular time. Michael, please, you mute your microphone. Admin, I don't know what's happening. I can't mute Mike. All right, so friends and others who have just joined, my name is Teacher Joel MALUMA. I want to welcome you to our session today, and allow me, without taking much time, to inform you that we have our work already uploaded on the Google Classroom, the material. So if you haven't joined the Google Classroom, I request you to first join it. In the chat, we are sharing with you the link that can help you to join Google Classroom. You will soon get it. Just tap on it. It will take you direct to joining the Primary 2. Still, I shall upload the activity at the end of the lesson. Be getting ready for each step that we reach onto. Because here we are going to learn only, but activity is going to be shared in the Google Classroom. Thank you so much. Allow me to start sharing my screen since the number has somehow risen. I've been waiting to see that at least we are over 50 people who have joined, and I see the number has reached. So with that, allow me to share. We have already shared with you a link that can take you to Google Classroom. You can get to the chat and join Google Classroom as I get prepared to take you through today's session. Okay. All right. Yeah, there we are. I think there's no challenge as per now. Yeah. All right. So friends, be joining Google Classroom, please. Get to the chat and join Google Classroom. We have shared with you the link is already there. Okay. And in case you have any question, you are free to send to me a message. I shall be able to attend to you. Okay? For you who are sending greetings to me, thank you so much. I can see Cairo sent me a message, Bendo, Caleb, and the others. Thank you so much for these messages. So friends, I want to welcome you to Edify e-learning project. The theme of Edify says, every child deserves to learn and flourish. That is why we are here at this particular time. We thank so much Edify Uganda, as well as Edify International, for giving us this opportunity to have our lesson live on YouTube and at the same time streaming on YouTube. We have it here on Zoom, but others are following via YouTube. Thank you so much, Edify Uganda, for sponsoring this program. Still, allow me to thank Christian School Owners Association Uganda for mobilizing. Edify Uganda is working together with the Christian School Owners Association. This is the organization that is mobilizing you. Learners in Christian schools are the ones getting this opportunity. So we thank you so much, Christian School Owners Association Uganda. Thirdly, allow me to talk about ICT Teachers Association of Uganda. This is another partner of Edify that is implementing this program. We are so much glad about this service, and me as your teacher, I'm an ambassador of these three organizations. I'm here working on behalf of the above three organizations. We are so grateful about this. Wherever you pray, pray for that team that is working under these three organizations to see that we get this good time to learn. Next, leaving this aside, I want to tell you that we are in primary 2 and we are going to have literacy 2. With who? That is Teacher Joel Malma, the one talking to you. We are going to look at water transport. Remember last week, we looked at transport in general, the types of transport. So today we need to look at water transport. Last time, we looked at road transport in details. Let's get to water transport today. In case you need to talk to me, my telephone number is there, or my email address. You can forward to me any of your concerns. I will be happy to hear from you. Let's first look at the lesson competencies. When I talk about competence, I mean, what can you do by the end of this lesson? Just like I have said, we are going to learn about water transport. Now, these are my targets. I would like you to achieve them by the end of the lesson. 1, be in a position to describe water transport. When someone asks you about water transport, you as a learner, will you be in position to tell us more about water transport? Number 2, mention 3 means of water transport. Yes, we looked at the means of road transport. This time, we need to look at means of water transport. They are more than 1. By the end of the lesson, be in position to tell us at least 3 out of the group that I will give you. It has more than 3. Then lastly, draw 1 means of water transport. Will you be able to draw at least 1? Those are my targets. Please, I would like to see you getting each target achieved. Thank you so much. Allow me to first take you through the corrections for activity of lesson 2. That is the one that we had last time. So please, let's first make correction. Your work was marked and marks were given on Google Classroom. If you had not checked, some of yours came a bit late, but I'm happy that everyone was marked. Whoever turned in. Number 1 was saying, what is transport? The correct answer is, if you failed, transport is the movement of people with their goods from one place to another. So you write that correction in case you failed number 1. Number 2, name any 2 types of transport. We have road transport, water transport, rail transport, and air transport. Number 3, write 1 means of road transport. I gave you a variety. We have bicycle, we have car, van, bus, donkey. You can add on the list. We have camel, we have motorcycle, we have lorry, all those ones, even a tractor. Yes, it's a means of road transport. Okay, let's leave that. And lastly, you were asked to draw and name 1 means of road transport, which I did not draw for you because I believe that one you can. It's just a matter of naming what you have drawn. So that is what we had last time. I give you only 1 or 2 minutes to write, and then we move on. So I give you a few minutes just to have that written. Parents, I want to remind you, if you are new, if this is your first time to join us, I want to welcome you to our e-learning program brought to you by Edify Uganda, together with other partner organizations like Christian School Owners Association Uganda, that is doing the mobilization, together with ICT Teachers Association of Uganda, that is implementing this program. Thank you so much for liking our service and joining us. I want to inform you that you are supposed to join Google Classroom, because that is where we share the lesson notes and the activity. Here we have this live one, which is interactive, but notes and the activity are shared on Google Classroom. Please take a minute, get to the chat room. You will find there a link that will help you to join. Thank you so much. Learners, I believe you are done with this. Allow me to open to the next page. We know very well, today is Monday, 20th of September, 2021. I would like you to have this date written in your books and write the topic of today's lesson, and that is water transport. Write that, then we go ahead. The question is, what is water transport? When we were looking at road transport, we saw that it is a type of transport where people and their goods are moved from one place to another on road or using the road. Yes, and we looked at the means that can be used. Now today, we are looking at water transport. I would like to hear from one of you. Tell us, what do you think water transport is? Is it the same with road transport, or this one is different? And if it is different, how? Let me hear from Cairo. Cairo, tell us about water transport. Cairo, are you there?
Water transport is the type of transport. Yes, teacher. Water
Yes.
transport is the type of transport that is used on.
That is used. Go ahead. Okay, thank you so much for that submission. Let me hear from Agal this time to see what can we add on. What can we add on? Let me hear from Hope. Hope, tell us, from what Cairo has told us, what is missing? Hope, we can't hear you.
Water transport is the movement where boats pass.
Come again.
Water transport is the movement where boats pass.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. The movement where boats pass. Okay. Thank you, Hope. All right, friends. Let's look at water transport now. When we talk about water transport, this is what we mean. This is a type of transport where people and goods are moved from one place to another on water. Here, people, together with their goods, or only goods without people, they are moved from one place to another place, but using or passing on top of water. That means they look for where there is a lake or an ocean, and they use different means, which we are going to look at, to cross to the other side of the lake, to cross to the other side of the ocean, or can even be a sea. So water transport is a type of transport where people and goods are moved from one place to another on water using different means. For example, here, Hope has just talked about a boat passing on water. You can see in the picture, people are seated in the boat and they are there sailing. Are we together? So they are from a particular place and they are going somewhere. That is what we call water transport. Now, still, I want you to take note of this. It is the best type of transport for carrying heavy goods. Water transport is the best type of transport for carrying heavy goods. Is that very clear? That's why things that come from outside the countries, they are put on one of the means of transport we are going to see, and they are brought to our country via the ocean, via the sea, and you see very many trailers coming from Busia, coming from Malaba, because Kenya has a seaport where these ships can land, can park, can stage, and different containers are offloaded from there. So that is what we call water transport. I give you a few minutes to first write this down, then we move on and look at the means of water transport. So since you have finished writing the date together with the topic, just write what water transport is and that last statement. As we write, remember about our activity, which is uploaded on Google Classroom. Don't forget that. Yeah. Today, I think I should set for you quiz. I think so. We shall see at the end of it. But let me see another way you can attempt the activity. So we are writing, what is water transport? This is a type of transport where people and goods are moved from one place to another on water. We are saying it is the best type of transport for carrying heavy goods. Just write it in brief. It is best for carrying heavy goods. When you finish, raise up your hand and I get to know that you are done. It's good, the number has risen. Now, first lower these hands. Then we first lower your hands, since you forgot. Yeah, be writing. Be writing. Okay. Okay. I think the hands are getting up again. Okay, it seems we are done. It seems we are done. So let's move on. Let's move on. This is so good. This is an indicator to show that we are done. We need to look at means of water transport. Let us write means of water transport. Write that heading. Then you tell me which means of water transport is this. The one you are seeing. Which means of water transport is that? Let me hear from someone here. Let me hear from Moni. This is your first time for me to give you this opportunity. Yes, Moni. Are you there?
Yes.
Which means of water transport is this?
Boat.
Thank you. The word boat. Yes, Moni.
Water transport. Boat transport.
Yeah, this is a means of water transport. It is a boat. But now I'm asking for the spelling of the word boat.
B-O-A-T. Boat.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You've got it.
Teacher,
So, yes, please.
I write the word boat.
Yes, write it. We are looking at means of water transport, and number one is boat. Everybody, write it down. Then I get to a boy. Balira Ryan Raphael is going to tell us what I'm going to bring next. I hope you have finished to write the word boat. Allow me to bring for Balira Ryan another means of water transport, and that is the one. Which means of water transport is this? We are going to hear from Raphael.
It is a ship.
Wow, thank you so much. May you please spell for us the word ship?
S.
Yes.
S.
Yes.
I-P.
Very good. Thank you so much, Raphael. You get it. Right. Friends, number 2 is ship. Right? This means of water transport. By the way, let me remind you about this. This one, we call it a ship. This is a means of water transport. But again, we've got a domestic animal, which is also known as a sheep. So don't get confused of the two. When asked to differentiate between the two, and this question is common in English, I can ask you to write a sentence using any of the two words. Okay? So please be in position to put a difference. Which sheep means a domestic animal and which sheep means a means of water transport. And be in position to write a sentence. For example, when using this sheep means of transport, you can say, we traveled to Zanzibar by ship. So there, I will not get mistaken to say that you sat on a ship which is a domestic animal and it walked on water up to Zanzibar, which is an island. Oh, here in Uganda still, we have islands. And we have some small ships. Let's move ahead. Next is this. Who can tell us what is that? Let me hear from Semanda. Oh no, it's time for a girl. I need a girl. Let me hear from there is someone called the Princess. Princess, what do you think is this means of water transport? We have it here in Uganda. You can see even the flag of Uganda. Yes, Princess? I see your microphone is unmuted. What do you think is this? Oh, it seems to be hard for Princess. Okay, just to say hi to me. I need to hear you. Princess? I can't hear from her. So this is a ferry. Princess, are you there? Say ferry. Oh, I can't hear from her. All right. So friends, number 3, let us write. Another means of water transport is this, and this is a ferry. A ferry is another means of water transport which wants to look like a ship, but for it is somehow different, just like you can see. You will go on Google, try to put ferry, you will see different pictures there. It will bring you the different images. We have ferries in Uganda on Lake Victoria and the other lakes. Okay, so just get to Google afterwards, you will see the different means of water transport we've got. I believe you've finished writing the word ferry. I need to get to the fourth one. And the fourth means of water transport is this. Now, who can tell us which means of water transport is this? But I'm worried I may select someone who doesn't know. Let me try to hear from boys. Let me hear from Ruvega Loyfred. Yes, Ruvega. Do you know this means of transport which looks like a shoe? Yes.
I don't know, teacher.
Oh, it's all right. Thank you so much. That is why we are here to learn. So today we are going to learn something new. How do we call this means of water transport? Thank you, Loyfred. Let me hear from Elot Isaiah. Do you know this means of water transport? Isaiah?
Yes.
What is this?
Akone.
Wow. That is very good. Are we there? Look at the word very well. Yeah. Friends, have you heard from Isaiah? This is another means of water transport. It's a what? I thought Isaiah is still with us.
Akone. Akono. Akonu.
Okay, thank you so much. This is a canoe. Okay, we can say canoe. That is another means of water transport. Thank you so much. Let me get another person. Oh, this time I need a girl. Let me check. Okay. I hope you have finished to write. I have here Tabitha, gift gaveler. This must be from Eastern. Tabitha. Okay, let's have this. What is this? Tabitha, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We
A
have
door.
it. Wow, this is so good. May you please spell that word? Spell the word door. Tabitha, thank you so much for giving us the answer. But how do we write this word? Oh, the network is somehow breaking, but there we are. That
A-H. D-O-A.
Okay, thank you so much, Tabitha. So this is a door, D-H-O-W. Others spell it or call it W. All right, there we are. This is also another means of water transport. And with this one, as you can see, the upper part, which is like a cloth, very big, okay, and is widely open. That is the one that helps this means of water transport to sail on the water. Wind keeps blowing, and when using this means of transport, you need to get to know the movement of wind. As wind blows, there is a way they operate it, and then that, let me call it a cloth, the one you are seeing white in color, will become large because of the wind blowing, and it starts moving, okay? That is the simple explanation I can give for you to understand it better. Just like you may open an umbrella and then the wind tries to blow. If not, it can even lift you. Take an example of the kites. It depends upon the strength of the wind. So write this down. Then for that, I believe this is enough for today. Let me hope you are able to achieve my expectations, my targets. You know what water transport is. You can mention some means of water transport, and at the same time, you can't fail to draw one of these means of water transport. So you are going to find the activity on Google Classroom of Primary 2. So if you haven't joined Google Classroom, I want to request you to join. And now I'm going to use the remaining minutes to help you join Google Classroom and explore some of the challenges. I've been giving much content when parents are unable to talk to me because of time. I find myself talking to only 2 or 3 parents, and then I say bye-bye. So I want to give parents enough time because some of you have challenges that we need to help you. So thank you so much for being good learners. I want to remind you that this lesson was made possible with funding from Edify Uganda. Edify Uganda is an organization, a branch of Edify International that has got kind people who donate money. And it is that kind heart of the team that is now giving us this opportunity. So thank you so much, Edify Uganda, for funding this program. In case you need to read more about Edify, get to the website which you are seeing down there. You may take a screenshot of this slide, okay? www.edifyuganda.org/Uganda. That is the website. You will get to learn more about it. Then, this program is organized by Christian School Owners Association. And the website is there, www.naksu.org. You will get into our website and read more about what we do as Christian School Owners Association Uganda. Finally, this program is implemented by the ITAU. ITAU, that is ICT Teachers Association of Uganda. We are the people who are implementing this program. Our website is there, www.ictteachersuganda.net. You will find lots of information that I may not be able to explain within this time that we have. Thank you so much for doing so. Now, I would like to get to the concerns from some of you. I would like to get to the concerns. Yeah. Okay. All right, there we are. Parents, let me first lower these hands down because they will confuse me. I would like to hear from you. This day, I wanted to give you enough time to explore out. You know, every week we get new parents. Wait to raise up your hand. First, I'm lowering whichever hand is up, then I get back to you. So first wait, in case you need to talk to me. First wait, because I'm going to lower your hand now. All right. I've given enough time to parents, please. Okay, now I request there is no hand which is up. We need to explore Google Classroom, where I'm going to send my quizzes. And some of us, we have challenges there when it comes to turning in the work, and the different assessment tools that we use somehow give you difficulties. I'm here with Mr. Wamono Mike, and we shall be attending to you. Okay. Moni, your hand. Oh, I can't see the hand of Moni. All right. Let me hear from Hope. Yes, Hope. If you're a parent, I would like to talk to you.
Thank you so much. Yes, a parent.
Yes.
Yeah,
please.
thank you so much, teacher, for the lesson.
Yes. Please.
Actually, this is my first time. Yes, I don't know. I signed in for the Google, but I don't know if I will get an opportunity to be taken through.
Yeah, that's why today I prepared less work such that I can help you new parents. Thank you so much for that concern. I'm going to show you how you can turn in the work.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Let me hear from the parent of Shalom, Shalom Noela. Yes. Yes, Shalom. May I speak?
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning.
This is Gerard Asava, a father to Shalom Noela.
Yes, please.
As well, I've just logged in today, and I want also to attempt on that work. This is our second time to join.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for liking our service and joining our live sessions. I'm going to do so. That is why today I've decided to prepare less work to give you opportunity. Thank you. Let me hear from Nila Brianna, the parent of Brianna, as Winfred Vamtaze gets ready. Yes, Brianna.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello. Thank you so much, teacher.
Yeah.
I'm unable on this platform, but I've just got a new pupil of P4.
Oh.
I can ask you, how are you going to help me? Because I want to retrieve all the P4 work. How can I do it so that I can start from the beginning to help as she will join you?
All
she will
right.
find you in the way.
Okay, I've got the answer. Let me just answer to you direct. P4 work, you can access it on Google Classroom of primary 4. And in the chat room, we are going to share with you the link or the website of Christian School Owners Association. You will be able to log into P4 class, Google Classroom.
Thank you. So they give me from the starting point.
I beg your pardon.
Are they not going to be from the starting where they started the flow?
Yes, now.
Mr. Joel?
Yes, please, Mr. Mike.
I'm going to share in the chat the YouTube playlist for all of P4 lessons, which we had since our program started. So he can follow that playlist and he can watch all the video lessons we are making during the past days.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Mike. Okay. Let me hear from one more person, Winfred. Then I take you to a demo. Oh, Winfred, I can't see you since you've left. All right. Let me hear from. Let me first check in the chat. In the chat here, I have a message from. Yeah, parents, others, you can write or you can reach to me via the chat.
Mr. Joel?
Yes, please.
Was that one Brianna?
Yes, was
Okay.
Brianna.
Okay.
Nila. Okay. All right. Okay. I can't find any message from the parents in the chat. All right. So let me get to a demo. Let me share my screen and take you to a demo on how we can explore Google Classroom. This time I need to use my smartphone because I believe most of you are using phones and now, just like you can see, I think you are seeing the screen of my phone. So here I have the app for Classroom. When I tap on it and open, it will show me that I had opened some classes. Just a minute. So now here, like this, I have the different classes where I logged in. Now for me, I'm there as a teacher. I have P3, I have P2. So now work we share it in P2 Google Classroom. And when you join, it will look like this. So you will have to tap and open it. Down here, you can see we have stream, we have classwork together with people. People will show you the students in the class together with the teachers. But now you get to classwork. When you tap on classwork, it will open the different subjects which are there. So to start with, we have English, we have mathematics, we have literacy 2, and then lastly, we have literacy 1. But now, allow me come to literacy 2, which I'm teaching at this particular time. So with literacy 2, I have already uploaded the material for this lesson, the lesson notes. This is the one you are seeing below the subject name, Lit 2 lesson notes as on 20th September 2021. Then after the lesson, I'm going to upload the activity, but we can look at the activity which I uploaded for last Tuesday. It is this one, which you are seeing up. That is the activity, literacy 2 activity as on 13th. So you just need to come and open. But now for me, when I open, I will see those ones who turned in the work, the ones I marked, the ones I graded like that. But now I will jump into another class. I will enter into another class, which I am a student, and get to show you how you are supposed to attempt this work. Here I assigned it to 180 learners, and only 27 turned in. I even finished marking. So I want to urge you parents, remember in the meeting we had, in the General Assembly, I talked about the roles of a parent in an e-learning program. And one of the roles I talked about you checking the learner if has done the activity given. Has the child taken time to do the activity and turn in? So we would like to see the number getting more higher than this. Out of 180, only 27 did the work. So please, if you have any challenge, that's why I want to hear from you, such that we can help you at this particular time. Now allow me leave this classroom because I'm there as a learner, I mean as a teacher. I can't open and show you, but in this demo class, I'm there as a learner. Or even I can get to P1. Yeah, let me get to P1 where, okay, just a minute. Here I will get, all right. Now here I get to primary 1. In primary 1, get to classwork, as I've said. Then when you get to classwork, look for the subject. For example, this is now English. When you tap on the activity, it's going to open just like you can see. So I uploaded the activity that was on 14th of September. And I gave instructions, attempt all questions, and turn in your work for marking. Remember to crop your work. If using scanner option, I'm going to talk about all this. Then the activities here, as you can see. So what you do, you tap on it, you touch on the activity, or you click on it. And when you click on it, it will open very well, and you will see the different questions which are there. So the child can sit down and write this work in the book, if this is the type of activity. Some we give, they are Google Docs, others are Google Forms in the form of quizzes, which you can even answer using your device, either a computer or a smartphone. But for this one, it seems difficult to edit it from here. So the child just have to write in the book. Then after writing, you will get down here. Okay, let me first close it. Assuming the child has finished writing, you see your work, you need to come to your work. But now for me, I have something there, which I'm going to do what? Which I'm going to close. I'm going to remove this. So I first remove it because I need to show you how we do it. So now here where we have your work, you see now it has changed to add the work, and you see the plus button there. So after the child has finished doing the work, come to add the work and click there. It will give you that kind of option. So you are going to use either camera or scanner. Camera can do it well because you don't need to crop, but at times the gadget may not be having the good camera. So when you use scanner, it is again far better. So for me, I'm going to use a scanner because I want to show you the crop option where most of you fail to do. So when you come to scanner, you get to the item you want to scan. Now for me, I'm going to scan this book. This is one of my books. I'm the one who wrote this book. I will scan it. Then after scanning, you see this tick here. I tap on it to show that this is the right option. I mean the right thing I wanted. So when I touch on it, it will appear like that. And then you see I have down here 4 icons. But come to this icon, which is on the right. Okay, tap on it. Then you see what is on the screen. There is this thing that has appeared like a rectangle at the edges of the book. But somewhere down here, it has left a certain part. And if you don't crop your work, it means it will also be cut off like this. So you need to crop by adjusting. And how do you adjust? Just like that. You may try to do it well. There I think it is okay. After that, come and click on done. So when you click on done, you see now the whole book cover is appearing. This is how I will get the whole page of your child's work. Then in case the work has more pages, you may tap on add. Down here on the left, down on the left corner. But now, assuming the activity was 1 page, I may save this. So tap on save. When you tap on save, the work will be saved in here, but I will not have received it. So you need to take another step. Now the work is there. So the system is asking me, turn in. So in case I want to turn in, you tap there. It will ask you again, turn in your work. You see? So this is the final stage now. The moment you say turn in for the second time, I shall receive your work. You will also get a notification that your work has been submitted. So that is one way you can turn in the work on Google Classroom, where the child has written in the book. All right, now we have only 5 minutes or 4. I would like to hear from more 2 parents with these questions or something I might have left out. Let me hear from Josiah. I have Infinix Smart 2. I request you rename your gadget. It doesn't look nice for me to call you.
Teacher.
Yes. Is there a parent who wants to talk to me?
Yes.
Who? Mommy, Dad?
Mommy.
Is she there?
Yes.
Let me talk to her. Yes, Mommy Joshua, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine, please.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, any question?
Okay, I just wondered, there is a day when these P2s don't have the lesson. Why is it like that?
Oh, now that is the timetable we are following.
Yes.
It is from our bosses. That is what was given. I may not be in position to tell why it's like that.
Yes, please.
But in case there are
Mr.
other
Joel,
changes,
Mr.
yes,
Joel,
please. Yes, please.
I think let me answer that one.
Okay.
Mami Joshua,
Yes, yeah.
I think it is normal to give those learners some day without a lesson, and then they list and they do their assignments, they revise their books. So we decided to give them a lesson at least for them to rest and revise.
Okay, please.
Yes.
Otherwise, we appreciate your work.
Okay,
thank you, Mami Joshua.
Welcome, please.
Okay, we are going to listen to the parents of a child using infinites.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning to you, sir.
Thank you for the great work you're offering.
You're most welcome.
I'm really sorry because we never renamed that. We're in a rush. I think the first day.
All right. Okay.
This child is called a co-Athanasius.
Yes.
Now, my question is that I saw different 3 ways in which an assignment can be set.
Yes.
Illustrated one, which has a PDF where the child has to write in the book.
Yes, please.
How I wish time could allow, and illustrate the one of Google Docs. It's the one giving hard time, really.
Oh, Google Docs. Okay, unfortunately, we have just 1 minute, but my admin has had. Yes, please.
Can I talk to that parent? Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Are you using a smartphone?
Yes, I'm using a smartphone.
Did you download the Google Doc app?
Yes, I downloaded.
Okay, so when you open that assignment, which is supposed to be done in Google Docs,
yes,
as you are answering that document or that assignment,
yes,
the work is saved automatically.
It is saved automatically.
Yes. Now,
okay.
if you want to turn in,
yes,
you are supposed to look critically very well on that document.
Yes.
Under the Google Doc.
Yes.
In which you are working from.
Yes.
You see somewhere a word turn in.
Yes.
If you don't see a turn in, you see at least a tick somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Of that tool. Then you click there. Once you click there, you are done.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I think I wasn't able to detect that. So it was giving me hard time, yet I wanted to turn in the work.
You just look at that critically. If you fail still.
Yes.
Are you in the WhatsApp group?
Since we have just joined, like yesterday, I have not yet joined the WhatsApp group. I don't have that link.
So I'm going to send you the link of the WhatsApp right now in the chat.
Yes.
And then I'm requesting you to join and confirm to me that you have joined.
Yes.
So I'm sending the link right now.
Okay.
So the link is there. Tap in that link, you are going to join the WhatsApp group. Is it joining?
Google Classroom link, the WhatsApp.
No, it is WhatsApp. I've just sent in the chat. Look there.
Yes. I have tapped. It is joining.
It is joining. Make
Yes.
sure you, So after joining, if you have joined, I can see you have joined. I think, is your phone ending with the 44? Is the phone number ending with? No, I mean the phone number you are using ending with 80?
Yes, 44. 44. Ends with 44.
44. I've seen you. You have Mr. Michael. I'm one of the. You've seen you. You have joined. So I think for any other inquiry, for any problem, you just post it in the chat via WhatsApp.
Thank you, sir.
Then we can come to you personally and then we help you.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Back to you, Mr. Joel.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mike, for helping the parent. Now, friends, our time is over. I would like us to close this lesson. I may not speak to these other parents, but next time I shall do so before the lesson starts, even towards the end of the lesson. So I request, in case you have any challenge, join in time. I'm ever there 20 minutes before the start of the lesson. We can explore some of these issues. Then other teachers will also give more light on some of the challenges you are facing. Thank you so much. I want to get back to Moni. I hear from you and you pray for us. Moni. Oh.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Do you have a question or you want to lead us in the closing prayer?
I have a question.
Yes. What is the question?
You cannot remove this one.
Yes.
Which class is this?
This is P2.
Yeah, which class is this?
Molen, this is P2, and Moni, you are new. You joined us today. Yes.
Is this the end of the lesson?
Yes, the lesson has ended. We need to have a closing prayer. How do you see if you lead us in the closing prayer? Moni?
Teacher.
Yes.
I don't have a prayer.
Yes, you pray.
Moni wants to pray.
Okay. Ariana lead us in the closing prayer and we end our lesson. Yes, Ariana.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, lead us in the closing prayer.
Okay. Father, your children cannot be your name for the classes in our teacher and give us more prayers and instigate everything that we want. Please make our teacher and make all the children understand what we are studying. And please put away for me until I'm there and you can also teach me some days. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Ariana, for leading us in that closing prayer. Friends, now I request you to unmute your microphones and say bye-bye to me and Mr. Mike Wamoni.
Bye. Bye.